Hey guys, what's going on? Savage Dan here. Playing a little bit of TDM on Battlefield 3 today, but we're going to be talking about... This is going to be my last video on Battlefield 4. Because, there's only so much you can take from what they showed at E3. And I also want to apologize for no video on Friday. My grandmother passed away, and I had a funeral to go to on Friday, and I just kind of never got a video out because I really wasn't, in the video making mood. So I apologize for that. But we're back to normal now, so that won't happen again. But Battlefield 4, I haven't talked about this one big thing that they added, that they showed in the pre-alpha gameplay, and that is the flashbang and incendiary grenades. Incendiary grenades is, awesome. I don't mind that. The whole flashbang thing, that could change the way Battlefield is played completely. There's no more having to dive in on people into a room and just hope you get the kill and hope you're a better up close and person shot than they are. With a flashbang, you can flash first and then go in, like a flash and clear. Before you could frag and clear, but it wasn't, as devastating as a flashbang could be. So this all depends on how DICE creates the flashbang mechanics. Is it going to be like Counter-Strike flashbangs where you can turn your back and look away from the flashbang and you don't get flashed and then look back at the door again? That's that's going to depend on how the flashbang is going to work well on people and how drastically you could change Battlefield. Like if you get flashed regardless of whether you're looking at it or not, it's gonna change for the worse. Let's be honest here. Everyone's gonna use flashbangs. I don't really see a reason to use grenades anymore. Grenades are good for getting people, out of head glitches and stuff, but a flashbang, you can just chuck it at them and then run up on them anyway. So if they don't make the mechanics right for the flashbang, and since it's their first game adding a flashbang in, they could mess it up drastically. I hope DICE knows what they're doing with it, because if they don't, Battlefield 4 may not be a fun game. Flashbangs in games tend to break things the first time they're in them. So I just hope, like I said, DICE knows what they're doing. And I also want to talk about my video I did on Thursday with the no defibs. I have found out that I was wrong. They have confirmed that defibs are in Battlefield 4. They're just not in the pre-alpha stage because there was a glitch with them, so they decided not to let people use them, which is a great thing because if there was no defibs, well, wow, that would... I don't even want to think of a Battlefield without defibs because they've been in the game for a long time, so... I guess it will look like Battlefield, or, Battlefield 1942. Because, when you died, you died. At least that's how I remember it. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure if you died, you died. And there was no, reviving or anything. So, I don't know. I'm kind of glad that they confirmed that. Saying that there is defibs, it's just there was a glitch with pre-alpha. And, apparently the alpha is coming out soon for people to play. People have gotten their invites through email. I kind of wish I got one again. I got one for Battlefield 3. It's not the whole, I want to record things because you're not allowed anyway. It's the whole fact of being able to play it early and knowing the mechanics of the game is an awesome thing. I wouldn't be able to discuss any of the mechanics anyway because you're not supposed to talk about, the alpha except for, you got into the alpha. That's really all you can say about alpha. You're not allowed to make videos on it or anything. So... it would have just been fun to play the game early. When I got into the Battlefield 3 Alpha, I played the crap out of it. It was the only game that was running on my computer for the span of when it was released. And then when the beta came out, that's the only game I played too. So I kind of wish I got it again. I didn't. But those guys are going to be able to find out what the mechanics like for the flashbang and stuff. So kudos to the guys that got it. I kind of wish I did, but I didn't. And I'll just have to wait for the Battlefield 4 beta sometime in fall. They pushed it back to the fall. I don't really agree with it because they said summer, but they put it out. They can say when it comes out. But So if they're saying fall, it's probably going to be September, obviously, or late August. It depends, because the game comes out October 29th, so I'm assuming it's going to be in September, the beta anyway. So I can't wait for the beta. I'll be able to, elaborate on some stuff that I've seen from, the gameplay at E3, the pre-alpha stages, and we'll be able to go into more depth of flashbangs, incendiaries, all that type of stuff. Because what I've seen from incendiary grenades is pretty awesome. You throw it and it doesn't just like explode and light people on fire. Apparently, what it looked like was it blows up, and then like it's just this incendiary gas type thing that just like lights anyone on fire that goes through it. And it didn't look, from the video that I saw of someone using it, it didn't look like it killed a person right away. It looked like it took a little bit to actually kill them. So I don't know if they're going to be that useful. It's something I'm going to have to wait till I get my hands on the game too to be able to find out. Because believe me, when I get the beta, that is all I'm going to test, is all the new stuff in the game. So you better get ready when the beta comes out in September or whenever it comes out, because that's really all I'm going to be uploading. Everyone on my YouTube channel knows I'm a Battlefield fanboy, as you could say. I've loved Battlefield since I played 1942 demo back a long time ago, before I even had a gaming computer. So I really can't wait for the new installment of Battlefield to come out. I'm like a kid on Christmas, That's why I hate these conferences, because it gets you all excited for games, and it's just like, oh, you gotta wait, still gotta wait 4 months to get your hands on it. If you had, hookups and a lot of money to come to E3, you could have played it, but, that's a rare majority of people, because E3 is really hard to get into, if you guys don't know. But I can't wait to get my hands on it and, bring you guys more in-depth stuff, because believe me, we are gonna get in there deep on, Battlefield 4 mechanics when the beta comes out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys tomorrow with, I don't know, something. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then.